What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ant. I'm about to go on a nice rant for y'all. I'm about to give y'all some motivation. I'm about to tell you how to change your life the same way I did. Just if you've been watching my journey since the beginning, it wasn't always this good. If you've been watching, you know that. Scroll down to the beginning, box straight Ant. I always gave y'all the real. I want to show y'all how to change your life, how to go from 0 to 100,000. Just 3 years ago, I was 100,000 in debt. Just three years later, earlier this month, just invested $150,000. I show proof to everything because I know a lot of people talk. I know how it is. Social media, a lot of people try to make things sound good or lie to get you to buy their stuff, but we really doing this over here, and I'm really helping a lot of people change their lives. I've been showing y'all the real, and I've been doing this raw and uncut since I started. Always been myself. Always been in my own lane. But yeah, y'all, a little bit about myself. My name is Anthony. Anthony, Ant, whatever y'all want to call me. Y'all might know me as Box Truck Ant. I got a few other pages. I got a music page, Ant Boogie, ANTBOOGIE, OOEE. Ant Boogie, 2 E's. Ant BNA as well. The BNA stands for Believe and Achieve. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. That's my new page because a lot of fake pages been reporting my main page. They'll go buy my eBooks off my website. They'll go make fake pages and they'll go selling them to other people. And they've been reporting my page, and so I'm kind of fighting, trying to get that page back, the Box Truck Ant one. So go follow Ant BNA. That's the page where I post a lot of motivation and trucker content on. But yeah, y'all, I'm from Philadelphia. 3 years ago, I had eviction orders on my door. I went from efficiency, then I moved into this 1-bedroom, thinking everything was going to be good, and next thing you know, had an eviction orders on my door. I got fired due to COVID. I was struggling a lot around that time, and it was I can either hustle, and I had the streets around me. I could hustle, or I could leverage this credit, because it was hard to get a job. I was still trying to find a job during that time, but it was I could either leverage this credit, or I can go back to the streets. And I said, I'm gonna do anything and everything, because I had a son now. I have a son. I'm a single father. I have a son now, and it's having that father mindset. My dad left me. Most of my family passed. All my blood, all the guys in my family, all my blood, they passed. They passed. All my uncles, my big brother. Who the heck is this pulling in my driveway? Hold up 1 minute, y'all. Hold up 1 second, y'all. Who is this? All right, so what I was saying is, I lost my big brother. I know they still here. They still watching over me, but physically, my big brother, my dad left me. All my uncles, all the men in my life, all my blood, they passed, So it's I can't afford to slip up, I got a son now, and I'm talking about during that time. Now I also have a daughter, thank you God, but during that time I was a single father, and it's I done lost so many friends that was great friends hustling, and they might have just been selling a little bit of marijuana, marijuana might have been selling a little bit, and trying to make ends meet and stuff like that. Been hard for them to get a job, and they get set up and they not here no more. And it's I gotta get money, but I'm trying to do it the right way. I don't want to have to be hustling in the street and doing that kind of stuff. So it's I'm trying to find a new job, and also working on my credit. So my credit score was decent. So here's what I did. I leveraged my credit. I built my credit up. I leverage my credit, which also I could do that for you as well. I repair and rebuild credit, and I help people get funding as well. Just throwing it out there. If you want to tap in, book a call with me, come up with a game plan, just go from there. You can book a call with me through my website, believeandachieveLLC.com, or you can 15 minutes is $100, 30 minutes is $150. Gotta buy your time, y'all. And you can Zelle that to everything, the word everything, the number 4A as in Anthony, J as in Junior, 20@gmail.com. You can Zelle there and then leave your number in the subject. That's if you want to just credit right. So all right, y'all. So what I was saying is, I built my credit. I got my credit right. I always was working on it, and that's when I finally got a job. I finally got this job driving. It was a party rental company, and I was driving a 26-foot box truck. Keep in mind, the past 2 years I was studying the box truck stuff, well, the trucking industry in general, but I was leaning towards box trucks because I didn't have the time. I didn't know everything I knew about CDL then. And like if I knew around that time, well, I had a son, so it was like I being away for a lot of months at CDL school, like it just wasn't working out for me. I needed something that I could jump into right away. So but if I knew everything I knew now, I might have probably went into CDL school knowing that they pay for everything. But I still would have started my business in a box truck. I wouldn't have got a semi truck, which I got plenty of videos on why I choose box trucks. There's a lot of reasons why. I can make the same amount of money, less risk, sometimes even more money, but way less maintenance. So but if I knew what I knew at that time, I would have went to a CDL school where they pay for your training, your schooling. All you gotta do is get your permit. Your permit's $70. You can study all that on a CDL prep app, your air brakes, your general knowledge, and your combination, and those are the 3 tests you take. You can study that on CDL test prep. If I would have knew that at that time, I would have went to one of them schools where they pay you, and then you work for the company for a year. You sign on, get a little bonus, so put some money in your pocket and you get a free CDL. But I would have started my box truck company. Box trucks is what I was leaning towards over everything. I got my reasons. Clearly it's working out for me. I gotta know something, so I was working at this party rental company, and I drove the box truck for 2 weeks, and I just needed like 2 weeks of pay stubs to get this loan. So what I did, a lot of people fake pay stubs, but I was just trying to do things the right way. I have a son now. I cannot afford to slip up, go to jail. My mind's frame was different. I grew up fast. I grew up young. I've been on my own since 18. I can't afford to slip up, and I can't afford to make, if I ever made, we all make mistakes in life, but I definitely can't afford to be making no mistakes, having a son that I got to get back to. I can't leave my son out here in this cold world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hateful world out here, man. I got to teach him. I got to love him. I got to be there for him, so, teach him how to be a man, you feel me? So it's like, I just want to give him a great life, you feel me? My daughter too, I got a daughter now, but I'm thinking, right now as I talk in this video, I'm thinking in that time. So I'm thinking in that time. So in that time, I didn't have my daughter yet. I wasn't blessed with my daughter, so I had my son. So, all right, so I'm working at this truck company. That's when I went and I applied for the loan after the second week, right? And I busted my butt. I always worked hard at every job. I was always a hard worker. I actually lost that job because I caught COVID there, and they told me that the job that I was talking about, I got fired, and then I got eviction notice because the rent started piling up on me. I couldn't find no job. My car was breaking down. I had a very old car. It was breaking down on me. I was struggling, so I got fired due to COVID. I skipped that. I got fired due to COVID because they told me it was a 14-day mandate. They said you only can take off 7 days. I said, not only did I get COVID, it's my days with my son. I just gave him COVID. I got to take care of him. So I'm like, I can't come back for 2 weeks. I got to make sure I'm good and make sure my son good. Y'all tripping. I ain't say y'all tripping, but that's what I'm thinking. Y'all tripping. I can't come back. So they fired me. So it's crazy. I was always a hard worker too, but it's their loss, it's their loss. So moved on. I always had plans. I always had the businesses I wanted to get into. And yeah. So I'm working at this party rental company. Now this is back in 2024 now. This was 2020. This was 2020, 2021, something like that. Either early, it was 2020, 2021. It was 2020 going into 2021 when I got fired from the job, right? And then boom, and then towards the end of 2021 when I actually got the job with the party rental company, right? So bear with me, I'm on a cut with it. So boom, I'm working with the party rental company, 2 weeks in, I go to apply for the loan because I know I needed pay stubs. I didn't have that. I even made a cover letter, like explaining my life and explaining my situation, and telling them how bad I needed this money and what I was going to do with it, letting them know, like, you actually, when you have good credit, and it helps you get approved for a loan more when you have a cover letter, because, you know, and letting them know what you're going to invest in. So it's like, you know, they see that you're not just trying to F them over. You know, they want to know that they're going to get paid back. So, next thing you know, I get approved for the loan, $14,000. They charge me $7,000 in interest. Like, it's crazy, through the roof. All right, so $14,000 I get right now. I invested it all. I invested into a mentor, someone I seen on YouTube, 2 people, matter of fact. I paid off my eviction. I was like 28 or 32, it was like something like that, like almost 3,000 or around 3,000 for the eviction. I paid that off. And then I also quit smoking marijuana. I was smoking marijuana around that time too. Saying marijuana, trying to sound weed. I was smoking some weed. Always smoking that, you know. I felt like it helped me since I was younger. You know, it was like therapeutic. But I quit that, man. I'm like, if I'm gonna be driving a truck, I need to be in one mind frame. I need to be in one mind frame, which I still don't smoke to this day. You know, so I quit smoking marijuana. Like, I was so serious about getting my life together for my son. Every bad habit I had, like, you know, when I didn't want to be around the streets because they was around me, like, it was all around me. You know, I had a little habit where I'd be in the house and I play the game sometimes. I cut that habit out. You know, and then it's crazy, as time go by, years go by, you go back on the game, you see all the people that you used to talk to doing the same thing. They all doing the same thing. They go to work, they come home, play the game all day, and it's like, it's crazy. All the game really consume your time. But I play the game a little bit. I used to like my Call of Duty, my Warzone, which I still get on every now and then, like for like an hour, 2 hours, like every couple of weeks. I don't really play it like that no more. But around that time, I play it for like a couple hours a day that I could be grinding and doing more research and stuff like that. And so that was like my little habit that I had, my thing that'll keep me cool. Like, you know, everybody else around me, like, I'm cool, y'all, I'm gonna go play the game. Y'all go out, I'm just chill and play the game. If I don't got my son, I'm just chill, play the game, think about how I can get my life together. So I cut the game out, I cut the weed out, I cut every bad habit out of my life, every bad habit that I had out of my life, which playing the game every now and then to relax, it's not a big deal. It's actually good. You don't need to be out here doing nothing that ain't good for you. So, but the weed, I cut that out because I like to be in one mind frame. Everybody got their opinion on it. So, you know, I got approved for the loan. I cut every bad habit out. I had my credit together. And that's when I applied for a few different credit cards. So, I used that loan, literally the whole loan. And I had Amex card, I had 2 Amex, I had a Platinum, I had a Gold. I had a couple Amex cards, I had a few Capital One cards, I had Navy Federal card, 2 Navy Federal cards. I had like 10 credit cards, right? I got like a good amount. I got like 10 credit cards at the time, right? So that's when I had boom, I took that leap of faith. I straight paid off the eviction notice. I straight paid a mentor. Like, I'm big on getting mentorship because, you know, you're gonna go look at it like this. You're gonna jump out on the road and you're gonna lose so much money that you could be profiting. You're gonna lose tens of thousands of dollars. And I know too many people that go bankrupt and then come back, and then the second go around, then they want to get mentorship, and they're like, bro, I don't want to mess up again like I did the first time. I should have listened to you, but I'm gonna listen to you this time. I thought it was easy, Like, no, bro, it's not as easy as I make it look. So that's when I invested in 2 different mentors, you know. And also, you know, I had to get my run on my insurance. You know, my insurance was high at that time too. My insurance was $2,600, y'all, at that time. Now my insurance is like 18 or something like that. But I also had an accident on my report too. I had an accident, you know, I'm young, like 22. I'm like young, 21, no, I'm like 22. I was like 22, turning 23 or something like that. I was like around that age. And that's when I had, you know, so I got all these credit cards. I'm leveraging my credit cards, I'm leveraging the loan, and I finally get out there, right? I get all my equipment, I get everything, which I got a YouTube video too that shows you how to start your box truck business. It's a 3-hour video, raw and cut, to save you thousands of dollars, you know, to save you so much money, raw and cut, box truck Inc. Just go look how to start your trucking company step by step, box truck Inc. As well. I put a video up there too. And then so I got my business started. I finally get going. I'm in a rental. I'm over the road. First year, we gonna just skip that. 100,000 in debt. 100,000 in debt my first year. Boom, we gonna skip that. But towards the end of the year, I got my first truck. So I used my Navy Federal business card. I had a $15,000 credit card. That was like one of my last credit cards, and I used that to get a truck. I leveraged that to get a truck. And the crazy part is I turned off my insurance. FMCSA said I still would have had my authority time. I learned that the hard way. I started off as a new authority again in my new truck. So I just got a truck. What was used, but to me it was new. Like, you know, this truck is new to me. So I had to start off as a new authority, y'all. You know, so the year in, I get a truck. I leveraged that, and it's back when things were super expensive. So the truck was $60,000. That same truck is like $30,000 now. And it was $16,000 interest. I used the $15,000 credit card as my down payment to get the truck. This was like a year in. My second year in, I started making more money. I started learning how to dispatch. The gas prices went down from $7-8 a gallon to like $3-4. They went down half. So I started profiting more. And I started just like learning how to move, like learning how to really operate this trucking company. So that's why I tell y'all, you want a mentor. You don't want to go through all the things I went through. Like, and I also invested in 2 mentors. It's just a lot of people just teach you the basic information. They don't teach you how to route plan around that ELD. They don't tell you that, you know, if you mess up with one broker, you get a freight guard, you got a background on your MC. Now nobody's gonna want to work with you. They tell you it's hard as a new authority. Yeah, it is, but it's not impossible. Like, they just don't know the proper information. They don't tell you the time, and then they don't tell you that every load is going to be different, and you got a game plan every day with your mentor. Every day is going to be different out there on the road. Every pallet's going to be different. The time is going to be different. The broker's going to be different. You know, negotiation is going to be different. Like, you know, you want a different rate going to each city, each state. Like, it's so much to learn, y'all. Like, so much to learn, and it's the stuff that they don't tell y'all. If you don't pass your safety audit at the end of the year, boom, they shut your MC down. So you done got to a year authority now. They shut your MC down. Like, it's so many things that they don't tell you. You don't pass that inspection, you fail too many inspections, boom, they shut your MC down. You know, it's like so many things that they don't tell you, and they don't show you how to, you know, run you know, a legal trucking company. You know, it's a lot of things that people don't tell you. So that's why I tell you, you want a mentor, and you want a real mentor that really is in trucking, not a content creator, someone that you've seen show you the bad, like myself. And I don't really pay attention to nobody else, but I know myself. I showed y'all the bad of my journey. I showed y'all literally the bad of my journey when I started off in a rental. When I was 100,000 in debt, I wasn't ashamed of that, because I knew I was going to figure it out. When my mentors ran off on me and they stopped being there for me, and I had to figure it out. I used to tell y'all, it's cool, y'all. One day I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna start mentoring y'all. But I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna figure it out first, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna mentor y'all. Then I'm gonna give y'all the eBooks. Then I'm gonna do this. I'm not going to rush or skip no steps. I'm gonna do this the right way, and God is going to bless me. And thank you, God. Only 3 years later, I just invested 150,000 in the beginning of this month. No, I'm not rich, but I know how to gross 200 to 300,000 in one box truck a year. Imagine if you get multiple, you know. And there's so many different avenues in trucking, y'all. That's what they don't tell y'all. There's so many different avenues. You could teach your family how to dispatch, start your leasing and dispatch company. You can save up. Once you learn this trucking stuff a couple years down, you can start a brokerage if you want to be the broker. You save up. You start making so much money. You can start a damn factoring company. Like, it's so many different avenues with this trucking stuff. You know, like, it's a lot of different avenues. You know, yeah, y'all, trucking definitely changed my life. So, like, all right, on the second year, I was going through a lot. Now, you want to know what's crazy? I don't really talk about this too much. I got hit by a semi-truck, and I was left on the side of New York bleeding out my head 50 minutes, you know, like concussed. I was concussed, concussion. arms was broken. Like my one arm was hanging off, and this one just hurt really bad. But I was able to use it a little bit. That's how I opened the door, and I got out. Glass all cracked in my head. Glass in my head. And I got hit by a truck. A truck hit me into another truck, and they was at fault. I wound up losing that case too, because so that was what I was figuring out towards the end of my second year. I got hit by the truck, and it like, I felt like God sat me down. Like, I always try to look at the positive in situations. I feel like God sat me down, and it's like, all right, I gotta figure it out now. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, I still got bills, I got things I gotta handle. So it's like, what am I gonna do? You know, I got this truck not too long ago. I haven't even had this truck a year. Like, what am I gonna do? So, that's when I started dispatching, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do leasing dispatch. You know, I'm gonna do leasing dispatch, and I'm gonna focus on mentoring people. You know, now I can actually sit down and mentor people and really be a teacher, because I got this stuff down pat. And I'm just finding different things to do. I made ebooks. You know, I'm an author. I made ebooks for y'all. You know, I started making videos for y'all. You know, I sat down and really just start, you know, figuring out how I'm gonna actually run a business and not let it run me. It, like, woke me up a little bit. And keep in mind, I was having concussions for the first 2 months. Like, this stuff hurt my head talking about it, but I was having concussions like every day. Like, it was dizzy. I was going through it. Like, I was hurting, bro. Like, I'm like, was going through it. I'm in therapy like 3 times a week. I was going through it, like, seeing all these different doctors, and you know, they was trying to have me on these dang medications and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I was going through it. But it's crazy. I lost the lawsuit because I didn't stop working. I kept working. I've always been the type to figure it out, because I got bills, I got kids. I can't just sit around. I gotta figure it out. So, like, I kept working, and yeah, I kept working. I did the lease and dispatch company. Next thing you know, I grossed $650,000. I don't even think I posted about this. I grossed $650,000 that year, 2023. I grossed $650,000. Then I was able to do the mentorship, teach people, focus on my mentees. You know, most importantly, was able to have more time with my kid. You know, my daughter was on the way. I grossed $650,000. And that's what made me lose the lawsuit. They pulled up my Instagram in court. You know, they pulled up my Instagram. And also, you know, because I was building my social media, so they pulled up my Instagram in court. And then also they saw that I grossed $650,000, and I wasn't about to lie and act like I wasn't working. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, I'm still working. But I'm thinking I still would have got like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I would have ate. Like, they would have blessed me. But nah, that wasn't the case. You know, it's not how it works. You know, because I kept working. So it's like basically making it seem like my injuries aren't that bad. And I told them I kept working. I don't got family to help me. I don't got nobody to help me. I can't sit around and wait on a lawsuit. Like, so yeah, y'all. Why did I lose on the lawsuit? So you know, I kept working. Boom. I kind of broke even on the truck. They paid most of it off, because the truck, I already been paid off like $30,000 on it. Then they gave me like a check for $40,000. Then I only had to pay like $10,000 left. So like, I kind of lost out on the truck too. It's crazy. But it is what it is. I wound up saving up, working. Had a couple other businesses. And next thing you know, year 2024, cashed out on the truck right off the lot. You know, I showed y'all how to get a cheap truck too. I showed y'all how to get a good truck for a good cost with low miles. I showed y'all that. I got it all on my YouTube. Scroll down, and it's crazy. Now this makes my 3rd year, and I just made the biggest investment of my life, $150,000 beginning of this month, y'all. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. It really is crazy, y'all. Like, non-CDL, a non-CDL box truck. Changed my life. And I started in the rental. And like literally, can't fake it. Go to box truck and go to the beginning of my YouTube. It's all right there. And, you know, my advice for y'all is, you know, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta keep working hard. You gotta value your time. Yeah, you can have a little bit of fun, but you shouldn't be having more fun than working. You gotta work more than having fun. You can't be having fun all day and working a little bit and expecting to get them great results. You gotta invest in yourself. If you don't got the money, get your credit right. I'll help you repair and rebuild your credit, you know. But you gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest to be the best, and it costs to be the boss. And people don't understand that, you know. But this trucking stuff changed my life, y'all. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I never thought I'd be here. You know, I went through a lot, and I'm skipping out a lot of parts. It's a lot of parts I'm skipping out because I'm not trying to be ran off all day. But this trucking stuff literally changed my life. You know, and I think the title of this video is going to be my trucking journey and how it changed my life. How trucking changed my life, ... You know, something like that. But yeah, y'all, it's crazy. I do want to say I appreciate all my supporters, you know, all my day one supporters. I appreciate all the supporters that, you know, just found me recently and came across and subscribed to me and followed me. Like, I appreciate all that, you know. Like, go tap into the beginning of my journey, y'all. Like, I really showed y'all the real, raw and uncut. And I've been through all the things you could go through out there. Like, I've been through all them things. I broke down. I've been in the cold weathers. I've been in the big storms. I've been hit by trucks. You know, I've been through all them things that, you know, the things that we don't want to go through. I went through those things. And remember, I had to learn the hard way. I didn't have nobody to teach me or a route plan with me or show me how to dispatch. And I had to learn the hard way. So, that's why I'm passionate about what I do. And that's why I stay in my own lane, and I don't hate on nobody. I stay in my own lane, and I wish everybody the best. You know, I just stay in my own lane, and, you know, I don't partner up with people to try to make more money, you know, and stuff like that, because, you know, I don't know other people's journey, and if they really doing this trucking stuff, and if a lot of scammers out here, you know, I know that I was left hanging, so it's like, I know what I do, so I just focus on, you know, my mentees and helping them out and giving all my supporters content and, you know, trying to help y'all change y'all life one day at a time. And literally, y'all, if you get that credit right, and you leverage that credit and you invest and you get into this business, I'm telling you, a couple years down the line, you will be good. And I don't just show you how to start your business or how to make money. I show you how to run a successful company, a successful business overall. You know, from the beginning, all the way from starting your business all the way to the end, filing the taxes. Like, you know, I'm always there for you. So, like, you want to get a mentor if you're starting out in this trucking stuff. You don't want to jump out there and have to learn the hard way. Now you don't want 20, 30,000 in debt. My grandma always said a hard head makes a soft behind. For real, you know. So I just wanted to motivate y'all, tell y'all a little bit about my trucking journey. We're on the cut, you know, and bear with me too when I do my videos. I do got like a short-term memory loss sometimes. I might zone out, you know. That happened from getting hit by the truck, like, you know, I was diagnosed with those things. But I'm here, y'all. I'm good, and I'm gonna keep trying to change lives. And, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, you know. Your life could change. You just gotta be consistent. You gotta put the work in, man. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. That's why I tell people all the time, you know. But, you know, I don't really know what else to say. You know, if you got a question, you know, comment it below. If you appreciate this video, comment it below. And yeah, y'all could be doing anything else with y'all time, but y'all tapped in with me right now. So I appreciate y'all, man. It means a lot. I might be doing another giveaway soon. I just gotta figure some things out. You know, I done did 2 giveaways since I started and helped 2 people change their life for free. All the people that invested with me, I've helped so many different, so many people from all different parts of the United States change their life, all over, from PA to Washington to Nevada to Cali to Illinois to Texas to Ohio. Help people all over change their life and showing them that there's money in this trucking stuff. You just gotta stay in your own lane, and you gotta listen to the advice, and then you gotta apply it. And it's just like that, man. You gotta stay consistent. Value your time. Don't be BSing. All them other people won't be BSing. Don't be like them. Lock in. Get your life together. But to stop ranting off. I would appreciate it if y'all could follow my new page on Instagram, ANTBNA, AntBNA. I might get back to the music soon. Follow that page too, Ant Boogie, ANTBOOGIE. And I still got box truck Ant, but I'm restricted from doing a lot of things on there. But it's all good though. Live and learn. I know how I'm gonna carry it on the new page. I realize there's a lot of fake pages. I never realized there's that many people hating on you, and really a lot of weird people in the world. But it's all good. Live and learn. Ain't nothing to build up again. It's nothing. And the good thing about trucking is that you don't need social media to make money. You can make money in real life. It's just a lot of people want to make money off content and stuff like that. They would be big content creators, so they just make it look good, and they don't show y'all the real raw and uncut, not knowing that that'll make them even bigger. Giving y'all the real, showing the real raw and uncut, and being genuine. But look, y'all, like I said, if you starting from nothing, get that credit right. Leverage that credit, work that job, stay down, save your money, and I promise you will change your life. Go watch all my videos, man. Tap in. Do your research. Study. I got a 3-hour video that shows you how to start your whole trucking business. I got another video that shows you how to get a truck. I got another video that shows you how to get in with the good banks like Navy Federal. I got another video showing you how to get funding. I also do it all for you. It's, you get what I'm saying? So it's you got people like myself, pages like myself, that really show you how to change your life. So I'd appreciate it if y'all do follow me on everything and do share my videos, because I really help change a lot of lives. And but I'm about to log out, y'all. I'm definitely ran off. Definitely ran off. So I'm about to log out. I appreciate you all. Believe in achieving. God bless.